Hello YouTube, this is my top 10 favorite Dragon Ball Z characters of all time, and I hope you enjoy. And number 10, Bulma. Bulma is a very important character in this series just for the simple fact that she is the branch to the brawn of the Z Fighters. Besides, there wouldn't be any future Trunks or Gotenks or Dragon Radar without her. I mean, the list goes on, and there wouldn't be Gotenks either. Number 9, Piccolo. Piccolo is a very important character in this series because he's just an overall awesome character and he almost killed Android 17. Plus, if it weren't for him, Goku would be dead because there wouldn't be any Dragon Balls to save him. Number 8, Cell. Cell is my favorite villain. I mean, I love his voice, and he forced Gohan to go Super Saiyan 2. And Gohan, I'm not gonna spoil it because it's on this list, but yeah. He forced Gohan to go Super Saiyan 2, and he made Cell Jr., which is another one of my favorite things about Dragon Ball Z. And plus, he killed Future Trunks twice if you count the flashback. Number 7. Number 7 is Freeza. Freeza is on this list. I'm not really too big of a fan of him, but he's mainly on this list just because of his importance to the series. He is the most famous villain in the series, and plus he's killed so many people, and plus he's just, I mean, I didn't really like the Golden Frieza, but it's cool. So, number 6. Number 6 is Majin Buu. Majin Buu is primarily on this list just because he killed so many people. And plus, he had so many different forms. He killed his own master. And my favorite form of him, probably Kid Buu, just because it's just cool. And I still believe Kid Buu is stronger than Super Buu. Number 5. Future Trunks. The reason he is number 1 on this list is just for the simple fact is we didn't see him for a while. We only seen him for a limited time in Dragon Ball Z, and now that he's coming back in Dragon Ball Super, I can't wait to see what he can do. This character is so relatable, and he has lots of struggle, and he also never gave up on the path to become a Super Saiyan either. And plus, he introduced us to Future Gohan. Number 4. Number 4 is Beerus God of Destruction. And one reason he is high on his list is probably mainly just because of his character design. I really think he's like a really cool looking zebra cat. Let me stop. Zebra cake. But yeah, he's a really cool character. He's like one of the most powerful gods. And I just really like his design. That's probably the main reason he's high on his list. Number 3. Goku is number 3 on his list mainly because of his selfishness. He isn't number 1. And I really expect for some of you to think that he would be number 1 on this list just because of his popularity. He is mainly the mascot of Dragon Ball Z, to be honest with you. But I really like his character design, and plus he's a good person overall. But he is not pure of heart just because he likes fighting. But if it wasn't for him, there would be no Gohan. So, number 2. Number 2 is none other than the Prince of Saiyans himself, Vegeta. But he is one of my favorite characters, and he is number 2 on this list just because of his mentality, and plus he has the mentality that he is the best, and I think that's what motivates him to get past Kakarot at sometimes, aka Goku. But he is a really cool anti-hero. He was my favorite character in the series for a while, and he can now go Super Saiyan Blue too. And hopefully he'll be Super Saiyan White. Who knows? Number 1. Number 1 is none other than Gohan. Gohan is, in fact, my favorite character in Dragon Ball Z just because of his nature. And plus, he's kind of like me in real life. He doesn't really like to fight. And he is a really relatable character from being like an 11-year-old kid, getting beat up by everybody and everybody saving his life to saving everybody else's life and becoming the first person to become a Super Saiyan 2. And he really made an impact in the series. Gohan, particularly Teen Gohan, is my favorite character. Now in Dragon Ball Super they have him as a housewife and stuff. But hopefully he picks it up in the near future, and peace. I just want to thank you guys for watching this video, and like, subscribe, and peace.